Hey, what's up, guys? I'm just doing a quick review of applicants, writers I want to potentially hire for my writing project, for my publishing business. So if you're interested in self-publishing your own book, check out my online course, Done For You service, or write for my publishing brand. Okay, those are options. Let me get to it. Okay. So I saw one applicant that I might be interested in hiring. Okay, it's this applicant. He mentioned his favorite topic is how to play guitar. Okay, he mentioned he wants to write a book on how to play guitar. Um, what convinced me is not only does he know how to play guitar, but he's listened to it all his life. Um, he's watched all the tutorials out there on the internet. Um, he bought books as well, how to play guitar, and watch on the internet tutorials. He's playing in multiple bands, so he knows everything about guitar. So, in short, I would hire him for this topic. So I shortlisted him and added him to my list of candidates that I will most likely consider hiring. Okay, and what I do is get this information. I basically copy the cover letter answers, put it into the note, and I get the URL of the job profile right here for this particular applicant, copy it, and now I send this over to my assistant, my team member, and my team member I trained and delegated to send the offer, okay? Because my team member works for my company, so he can hire on behalf of me on my company, okay? So that's a cool thing I'm doing. So starting now, unlike videos in the past, I may do videos where I don't hire. I just will show who I will hire, okay? And who I will not. For this topic, poker is my number one passion, skill, and talent. I have tax returns showing me filing for poker winnings. I have memorabilia, pictures of me winning casino. So I believe he is the real deal. Been a professional poker player okay? Throughout this journey, I have learned many lessons. Some were easy, but most were hard. Experiences so I can help other young men and women. So he really wants to help people in this topic. It's not just a topic project. It's he wants to actually help people. So that means a lot to me. Because it's aligned to my mission, for my brand to make a positive impact to your sphere of influence. Whoever the writer is, their sphere of influence, and he can do that. So you know what? I'm gonna hire him for this topic. Okay, so if I like somebody, I click on the heart to put them on my list of saved people. So later when I hire, I can find their information. Oh, by the way, let me get his information. Okay. So, hold on. Add a note real quick. Boom. Real quick. We get right now. Real quick. And let me see the other applicants. Who else? Okay. Travel and fashion. I have my own blog. That's cool, but I wish I'm looking for somebody who applies, who puts more effort into the cover letter answers, okay? More details in the answers. So for right now, I'll hire these two people, okay? One is guitar and the other one is poker. That's it, okay? That's how I'm gonna show you. I'm not gonna hire them right now because, like I said, now I'm delegating the hiring process to my team members. But I still want to do a video who I hire and why I hire them, and who I didn't. Okay, just as an example of, for those of you who are looking to use Upwork to hire writers and freelancers, give you some real life examples, demonstrations to know how to hire, who to hire, who not to hire. Okay, what to look for. For example, here with Norm, his topic is guitar. I love how he put so much details into the cover letter answers. He tells his entire story about starting since he was 16, Blink 182, Jimi Hendrix. He's bought books on how to play guitar, watch YouTube videos. He wants to write a book on how to guide. So he has a topic. He has real life experience. Okay, and he wrote a great cover letter answer. Great writing. So he has the 3 criteria I'm looking for. Joseph, he didn't have the longest cover letter answer, but he had a topic in poker. He does have real life expertise because he played this as a professional poker player in his adult life. And number 3, his writing, although it was short here, I like the fact that it got longer answers in the cover letter answers in the bottom. And what sold me is he wanted to actually help people. It wasn't just a project for him. It wasn't just about his own, desire to just become published as an author for, whatever. It was about, he mentioned a sentence here just as an example. Aspire to reach the same, okay, here's it. So that I can help other young men. Okay, I have always wanted to share my experiences. So he's always wanted to share his experiences so that I can help other young men and women who aspire to reach the same dreams as me. I believe I can make a powerful, reputable, and enlightening article. Okay, writing project book, short how-to guide. I've traveled to nearly every state in America and I've played hundreds of casinos. So he has over hundreds of experiences, okay? So he's a real life expert and he wants to help. So that convinced me, okay, let's go. So that's who I'm going to hire for today, these 2 people. Thanks for watching. I actually hired another writer before this. So again, my goal is to do, figure out whatever your one thing is. I'll end it in this note. Whoever's watching this video, if you have an online business, dream business, figure out your one thing and make it efficient as possible. And if you can delegate it and focus on the one thing in your one thing. If your one thing is hiring, for example, what part of hiring are you best at? For me, it's just looking at applicants and finding out the people I want to hire. Once I do that, I can delegate the rest and hire more, okay? So I'm not going to go crazy like I did yesterday. I hired 11 writers in one day yesterday. Or to be exact, I sent 11 offers to 11 writers yesterday, okay, who applied. So some will accept, some won't. Who knows? Regardless, I'm focused on what I can control. Just like you should focus on what you can control. Don't focus on what you can't control because it's a waste of time, energy, and space and headache. Not worth it. Focus on what you can control. And focus on which should you focus on out of all the things you can control. Focus on that one thing. What is that one thing for you and your business? Figure it out. That one thing that will move that will move your business forward, right? What's that one thing? Focus on it and do it. And I'll say another last tip, like I said, is make the one thing easier to do. Like for me, as I'm doing this hiring, I used to do the hiring, sending the offers, talking to the writers, all by myself. Now I train a team member, and even if the team member has to move on, which probably not the case because we're going to work for the long term, at least several years. I know for a fact. However, if the team member moves on, I still have the training that I created. It's called the system. Okay, the system. You have to have a training system. I recorded myself doing this on video, behind the scenes, every step process, sending the offers, how to send the instructions, what to attach, et cetera, all my. So now I've done that training. Step 1, step 2, I delegated it. So now I can focus on doing the one thing even better. So whatever your one thing is, my advice is make your one thing easier to do. Make your one thing easier to do. Does that make sense? Yeah, make that one thing like a machine, oil machine. That's that's easier to do. Okay? And usually, and how do you make it easier? It requires 2 things that you don't want to do. Like I said, create a training system, and People, system and people. Okay, those two things. Create a training and delegate it to a person, to a training virtual assistant. Okay, it can be just one person, even as a solopreneur. You don't have to be so big to have an assistant. If you use Upwork, it is possible. Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, let me know. Check out my online course. I recommend resources below. I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.